Many families in West Belfast feel virtual prisoners in their own homes, terrorised by young thugs roaming the streets. But now a new police operation is underway in the Lower Falls to try to tackle the problem once and for all. It's one which we saw at first hand when our own television crew came under attack earlier. So, will this latest initiative really make any difference? Sharon O'Neill has the story, and viewers are advised this report contains flash photography.
They are totally brazen, have no respect for the community they live in, and clearly no respect for law and order. This is the Lower Falls. But will a new police crackdown really stop this? Operation Equinus began today. While we were here, there was no visible sign of it on the ground. What is it? Well, according to police, it's a zero-tolerance approach to tackling antisocial behaviour. But the problems here, confined to just a few streets and a small group of hardcore criminals, are not new. So how exactly are police going to get to grips with this now?
Police will be there 7 days a week from now until the end of January. This operation is a combination of local neighbourhood officers supported by their response colleagues. We also have the assistance of tactical support groups, and we're also using our autocrime team and operational policing team personnel. It's a combined effort of all of the officers that we have within West Belfast in order to try and address the concerns of the local residents.
This was once a no-go area for police, but not anymore, and most support this latest initiative.
There are groups masquerading as community groups who are saying don't be using the PSNI, it's the old RUC and new coats. We're saying rubbish. The PSNI are the only show in town. If the people in the area don't feel confident enough to use the PSNI, then use us. Use the Residents Association, and we'll forward the information through the proper channels, because we have to take these people off the street.
Most people I spoke to here didn't want to appear on camera for fear of being targeted by those who rule the streets at night. Many attacks aren't reported for that very reason, and police accept that.
I have to be honest and say that I'm not convinced that we are having, or that we have a full reflection as to exactly the extent of the problems in that area, because residents, for whatever reason, don't feel able or willing to contact us. That's obviously a concern for me. It's something that we will work very much over the next number of weeks and into the new year and beyond to try and address in terms of building confidence in us.
Joanne O'Toole is a mother of 5. Incredibly, her home has been vandalised hundreds of times. What's it like living here at night?
Hell and back again. Hell and back again. Just have to have your doors locked up. As you see here, the gate's lying in the back where that was put it in at the weekend. Do you know what I mean? Sitting with no windows. It's sitting in the darkness in your own kitchen. Do you know what I mean? It's like being in prison.
The worst episode was when Joanne's teenage son sustained severe burns when the family's motorbike was set on fire.
I was traumatised. The wee boy was traumatised. He was in the hospital for about 2 weeks with his feet burnt, and then he ended up in the wheelchair. He still has problems with his feet now at the minute, skin graft and all has become of him. He's suffering a lot of depression too, so due to all that.
Joanne has reported every incident to police.
They just can't do that, because they get away with the alleyways. They just get away with the alleyways, with the way the alleyways are situated. They come in, they drive around, they move them on, but they're back as soon as they leave.
Just minutes after speaking to Joanne, our own car was attacked with stones by a group of youths, some of them masked. We had to pull out.
That's just a symptom of your car being attacked, of what it's like for people in the Falls on a daily, nightly basis. Sharon, it's embarrassing to have to admit it, but that's just what has happened.
So, who is behind all of this? Well, they call themselves the Divis Hoods, a group of prolific offenders who like to mark out their territory and post their exploits on YouTube. Their identities are known to many here and the police, but the problems still persist.
Give us a chance, another chance, please. watch for yourself, see the operation that we have in place. Hopefully they will start to see the benefits of it, the reduced levels of incidents, the reduced amount of antisocial behaviour in that area.
Policing here has changed dramatically over the years. The first meeting of the Policing and Community Partnership on the Falls this afternoon shows just how much. Outside, a protest highlights there's still opposition. Inside, senior Republicans among those talking to police about how best to tackle crime. Overall crime in the west of the city is down. But just to give you a sense of how bad it is here, almost half of all thefts in the west of the city happen in the Lower Falls. A quarter of all criminal damage also in the Divis.
Old people are afraid to go to the monastery to say the chapel to say their prayers, and then younger people are afraid to come out to go to the shops. So it's sad to say, but that's the reality of life as is in the Falls at the moment.
Joanne has had enough and wants out.
Unbearable to live here, yeah, unbearable. I cannot wait the day I move out of here. See, when I have to pack, it'll take me 10 minutes to go. It's my children I'm worried about. It's my children I'm worried about, nobody else. It's my kids. I'm a widow. I lost my husband 7 years ago, and I'm a widow, and I'm running home 5 kids in this house. And at night time, my daughter was lying in bed there 2 weeks ago. They put a squib through her bedroom, that burned right through their quilt, right through into the quilt cover. Know what I mean? That was done. That was just another thing. Windows been egged, windows been smashed, walls at the front knocked down, everything. It's atrocious. I can't even put it in words.
This isn't the first police operation here aimed at rooting out those terrorising their own community. And the Lower Falls isn't the only place in Northern Ireland plagued by antisocial behaviour. Many will see this latest initiative as a major test for policing overall, and just how committed they are to tackling this type of crime. Sharon O'Neill, UTV Live Tonight.